Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about how to become a dental hygienist. I've received this question quite a few times since I started making my videos, so hopefully this video will answer those questions. I'm going to be talking all about how to become a dental hygienist. Do you need an associate? Do you need a bachelor's? Do you need a master's? What do you need to become a dental hygienist? What career pathways are there? What is the average salary? I'm also going to be talking a little bit about PreReq's and how those classes are and what all you need to do before applying to the program. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching, and before you do, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a video from me. Let's go ahead and get into the video now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with degree options. So to become a dental hygienist, there are basically two pathways. If you want to be just a hygienist and that's all that you want to do, you can get your associate degree or you can get your bachelor's degree. So associate degrees are typically at a technical college or like a junior college. It is a 2-year program. However, most of the time it takes 3 to 4 years. It's taking me 5 years to get mine because I didn't get in the first time that I applied. And whenever I started out part-time. There also are bachelor's programs. Now, in my experience, at least in the state of Georgia, there are fewer bachelor's programs than there are associate programs. So there are much more. I think there's only a few in the state of Georgia that offers a bachelor degree program. The main question that I get with this is, if you get your associate or if you get your bachelor's, does the pay differ? And no, the pay does not differ. You get paid the same for your job whether you have an associate's or whether you have your bachelor's degree. The benefit that you would get from getting a bachelor's degree is being able to be in management. You would have more career diversity options. You would be able to go work for companies like Crest or Oral-B. You would be able to teach at a technical college. You wouldn't be able to teach at a university, but you would be able to teach at a technical college, and you would have a lot more career options. Whereas if you're getting just your associate, you would only be able to work in an office as a dental hygienist, which that's perfectly fine for some people. My specific program that I'm going to, they offer associate degrees, but then they also offer a bachelor's bridge, which is online. And that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm planning on getting my associate degree, and then right after, it's a year program, all online. I'm pretty sure that you choose your focus, whether you want it to be public health, education. My plan is to get my associate and then get my bachelor's, and with a focus in education. And I actually want to keep going on to my master's and my doctorate because my goal is to eventually be a professor of dental hygiene. I love teaching. That's what I love to do. I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy making these videos so much for you guys, because I really love being able to explain information in a way that people are going to retain it. So that is my goal, dental hygiene. I'm still passionate about that, but ultimately I want to be teaching dental hygiene, being head of a department, head of a program, something like that. That is my ultimate goal. So let's go ahead and transition to prerequisites. So prerequisites for the dental hygiene program are pretty rigorous because once you're in the program, you are taking many sciences. So you're taking radiology, you're taking head and neck anatomy, you're taking oral pathology, you're taking pharmacology, you're taking all of these classes that are sciences. So that is one of the reasons why the science-based classes are so heavy for your prereqs. So I had to take anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, microbiology, chemistry, nutrition. I had to take, I think that's it for the sciences, but on top, so all of that was on top of taking math, English, history, and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go into dental hygiene and science is not your strong suit, make sure that you are willing to work for it because it is going to be a lot of sciences in the program and for the prereqs. And I think one of the reasons why I did not get into the program the first year that I applied is because I had a couple of B's. So I retook those classes and I got A's in them, and then I got into the program the next year. So again, just know that whenever you are taking your prereqs, you need to take your sciences seriously, more seriously than your other classes. If it comes down between studying for science and getting an A and studying for English and getting an A, you need to choose science because science is usually much more weighted more heavily in the application process than like English and things like that, because they want to know that you're going to be successful in the program, and the program is full of sciences. So that's what you need to focus on when it comes to prereq. Now, salary wise, when it comes to dental hygienists, it varies in all the different areas. I think it varies from like $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year, but obviously a dental hygienist in Georgia or Alabama or Florida is going to be completely different salaries, especially once you're talking about like New York and California, where they have much higher living expenses, so they have higher salaries. In the state of Georgia, the average salary is about $65,000 a year. The people that I personally know, they make around $70,000 a year, and that is, again, just for your associates. If you have your bachelor's, it's the same pay either way. So again, whenever you're choosing if you want to get your associates or your bachelor's, it doesn't come down to salary. It comes down to, do you want to teach, work in public health, work for corporate at Crest? Like, do you want to have those options, or do you just strictly want to be in an office and that's it? So again, just to recap, the salary for Georgia is around $70,000 a year. Statewide, it varies between 50 and 100, and then it also depends on your experience and things like that, so you know that. And prereqs, you need to focus on your sciences. Focus on your sciences. Do not get bad grades in your sciences. Like, you need to be aiming for A's. B's are sometimes okay, but you really need to aim for A's. C's, I mean, unless in your area people get in with C's, people in my area, they don't get in with C's. Another question that I've gotten quite a few times is, did I have to retake classes? What classes did I retake? And that kind of thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and address this right here. So when it comes to the prereqs that I had to take, whenever I first took my classes and I didn't get in, I applied with all A's, and I had a B in A&P1, a B in A&P2, and a B in chemistry. So once I found out that I didn't get into the program, I signed up for chemistry over the summer, and I retook it and I got an A. That was the hardest A I've ever gotten in my life, y'all, but I got an A. And then the following semester, I took A&P1 and A&P2 both in the same semester, which was very, very intense, but I was determined to get into this program, and I was determined to get an A in those classes, and I did. So basically, this past spring, I applied with all A's because I retook all of those classes and I got in. Whenever I calculated the score on because they show you the formula for my school, I had like 96.5 points out of 100, and I kept telling myself like, oh, that's a great number, you're gonna be fine, but like the doubt creeped in, and I was just super scared that I wasn't gonna get in. But I got an interview, I rocked the interview, and I got in. And so again, if you don't get into the program the first time, it is not the end of the world. Every single person that I've talked to that I know so far, I'm sure I'm gonna meet people who got in the first time, but every single hygienist that I've talked to, none of them got in the first time. And the program that I applied to is the hardest program in the state of Georgia and the best program in the state of Georgia to get into. So that is why you just got to stay positive, and you just got to keep working for it, because whether or not it takes you an extra year or not, the time is going to pass anyway, and the time can pass with you not getting your degree, or the time can pass with you working towards it. You know what I mean? So either way, the time's going to pass, and if that's something that you truly, truly want, then that's what you need to do. Like, just bite the bullet and just keep pursuing your dreams, and know that it's all going to work out for you in the end if you keep pushing. So I hope this answered a lot of questions for people. I was getting so many messages and emails, so I really hope that this video helped. I'm so grateful for you watching, messaging me, interacting with me. I really love doing this. I love being a resource for people, and I love your emails, comments, and messages. So keep them coming, and I will see you very, very soon on my next video. Bye, guys.